Guys, so for today's video I thought I'd do something a little bit different. So today's video is going to be how I remove my makeup and my skincare routine. Just a little disclaimer I guess before we get into it. My makeup removal technique and skincare routine are nothing special, nothing to shout about, nothing crazy. They're super basic. I just thought it would be fun to film a different type of video showing you guys how I remove my makeup and my basic skincare routine. So yeah, let's get right on into it, shall we? Okay, so as you can see, I have a full face of makeup on right now. A little self-promo here, but this is actually my everyday summer makeup look. So if you'd like to see how I created this look, I will link that video in the description. But yeah, so on to how I remove my makeup. Okay, so as I said, my makeup removal is nothing special. I just use the simple Water Boost Micellar Cleansing Water and just some cheap cotton pads from Wilko. These are like 50p a packet, but they are so good. And basically what I do is I just take a cotton pad, take my cleanser, pop it on there, and begin to remove my makeup. And I will do this with as many cotton pads needed to remove my makeup. I think it used to be about 5 cotton pads to remove a full face, but I've managed to get it down to 4, so we'll see how many it takes today. I think it just depends how much makeup I've put on that day, how much foundation I've kind of put on my face. If I've gone with like a lighter coverage for my foundation, obviously it takes less, and if I've gone quite heavy on the makeup, whether that be eyes, foundation, like lipstick, when I'm wearing more of a bold, heavier kind of look, it definitely takes a few more to remove it. Yes, I'm just going to use my little Zoella blush mirror to see what I'm doing, and so that you guys can still see. So I'll usually start around my chin area. I don't know why. I kind of have like a system of how to remove it, and then I'll kind of move up onto my cheek on one side, and I feel like I usually remove one side of face makeup before the other. So I'll always remove my face makeup first, then I'll remove my eye makeup, then my lipstick. I just find that's the easiest way to do it. So yeah, I'm just going to do that. I tend to remove it in circular motions. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it or not, but I just find that it comes off easier when I do it in circular motions. I don't know how interesting you'll find this video or if you'll find it boring, but I just thought it was something a bit different for me to upload because I don't normally do skincare and stuff, simply because my skincare is pretty basic. Okay, so now I'm just going to flip the cotton pad, because the good thing with these cotton pads is you can actually use both sides. I used the Tesco ones for a while and I think they were like £1.50 a packet, I think, and I would use one side and it would start crumbling by the time I got to the other side, and so I was never able to use the other side. Whereas these are 50p a packet and I can use both sides of the cotton pad. Okay, so now I feel like it's time for another cotton pad. I tend to remove all of the makeup from my face first, and then I'll go down to my neck, like where I've got foundation on my neck. I'll remove that last, after I've got all the makeup off my face. Okay, I think I've actually nearly got all my foundation and concealer off. So that hasn't taken that long. Normally it takes a lot longer, but I feel like I put a little bit less on today with it being quite warm earlier. Okay, now onto the eyes. I feel like I take my face makeup off before my eye makeup, because if I just put cleanser on a cotton pad and go straight onto my eye makeup, if I squeeze it wrong while I'm like wiping my eye, the cleanser will go in my eye, and trust me, that really hurts. Okay, I think I might have actually got all of my eye makeup and my face makeup off already. So now I'm going to take my lipstick off. And just like that, my lipstick is off and my face is nice and fresh and clean. Now I'm going to take a fresh cotton pad and just remove the foundation, etc. from down my neck. I usually find down my neck is the hardest to remove. I feel like because I can't really see my jawline properly, I guess. I don't know. I feel like down my neck is just the hardest to remove because it's kind of hard to see like all round to like here on your neck, even using a mirror. So I'm gonna do my best. Okay, I actually think I got that off with one cotton pad. Normally it takes two. So now I'm going to take a towel and pat my face dry and dry my neck. But yeah, so that is my makeup removed. As you can tell, it really doesn't take me long to get my makeup off. I feel like it usually takes about 10 minutes, depending how much makeup I've had on that day. Obviously, that depends on how long it takes to get off. But yeah, I absolutely love this cleanser. It gets my makeup off so fast. And like I said, the good thing about the cotton pads is you can use both sides, and so you don't have to use as many cotton pads as if you could only use one side. Yeah, so now on to the skincare part of this video. Again, as I said before, my skincare routine is nothing major. It's just nice and simple. So yeah, this shouldn't take long. I feel like this will probably be one of my shortest videos I've put up in a while, to be honest, because my videos have started getting really long recently, and I don't know why. Like, even when I intend on filming a short video, it always ends up being so much longer than I intended it to be. But yeah, so on to the skincare. First up, I'm just going to take my Nivea Hydro Care lip balm, and I'm just going to pop that on. I tend to start with lip balm before moisturiser first, just because I feel like my lips kind of need that attention first, if you know what I mean. What I mean by that is my lips dry out really, really fast. And even though it's summer now, my lips are still pretty dry. Like, at first I thought it was just in winter because obviously it's colder, it's like windy, but it seems to have continued into spring and summer. So I rely on this quite a lot, to be honest. Okay, so I don't know if anybody else does this, but I actually have to take my lip balm slightly around the outer part of my lips. Like, I can't just put it on my lips because around here tends to get like really dry, and I don't know why. If you have any tips for that, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to know if there's a way that I can stop like around my lips getting so dry. Yeah, so usually I'll apply it on my lips, a bit around my lips, and then because it can kind of give that greasy look around my lips, I'll just kind of pat it in a little bit, and that just kind of gets rid of most of that greasy look. Next is moisturiser. Again, I don't use anything fancy. I simply just use E45 moisturising cream. I have used this probably for a few years, to be honest, and as you can see, I now have a big tub of it. I used to use the squeezy tubes, but they never really lasted me long, so I now use this. So because my nails are kind of long, they're not as long at the moment, but they're still kind of long, I obviously don't want to be getting all the product up my nails. So what I usually do is I will scoop out a fair amount on the back of my nail and then pop it on my hands. I think I've got a bit too much, so I'm going to take a little bit of that off. And then I'll just rub it between my fingers, dot it on my face and down my neck, and then I'll just rub that in. And if I feel like I need to, I will just dip back in and add a little bit more in any areas that I feel need it a little bit more. Okay, so that's my moisturiser done. Ignore the fact my face is a tad red now, it's just from rubbing it all in. But yeah, so my moisturiser is literally as quick and simple as that. So after moisturiser, that is usually where I leave my skincare routine at the moment. But I did get this a while back. This is just the Simple Soothing Eye Balm. I kind of used it for a while and then I just stopped using it. But I kind of want to get back into using it. So I think I'm going to start using it again in this video. And we'll just see if I can keep using it, because I'll probably forget. So when I was using this before, because it has this little tip on the end, what I would do is I would just use that to apply just a few little dots of it under my eyes. And then it says to pat it in with your fingers. And so I'm just gonna pat that in. I'm trying to use my ring finger because I know that's the best finger to use when like putting anything on your eyes. But normally I will sometimes use my middle finger if I forget, just because it's the easiest one to pat it in with. I will also normally just take any excess of that up on my lid. And I just pat that in until it's soaked in. Then I'm going to do the other side. I feel like this side's probably not going to go as well because I'm not left-handed, but we'll see. I always found this side the hardest to blend it out because, like I said, I'm not left-handed, and so I find it harder to use my left hand. So I'm actually going to try that with my right hand and just see if I can pat it in a bit better. Okay, that's a little bit easier. I am just realising I think I still have a bit of mascara under my eyes. Oops. I guess it's too late now. Again, just taking a bit of the excess on my upper lid. And yeah, that is that done. Obviously I can't really say if the eye balm has done anything yet, as I used it for a while and then I stopped using it and now I'm just starting using it in this video again. So maybe I'll let you know at some point on Instagram or something how I'm doing with that and if it works. I also just want to say, some days I don't manage to do the skincare routine. I'm definitely still trying to get in the habit of keeping up with the skincare routine, but whenever I remember, the lip balm and the moisturiser are what I use, and as I said, I want to start using the eye balm again. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe down below. Let me know in the comments what your favourite skincare product is and why. I'd love to know what you guys like. So yeah, if you have any suggestions of products that I would maybe like as well, leave those in the comments, as well as your favourite skincare product. But yeah, so that is it for this video. As I said, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon for more videos. Bye guys!